Tonight, President Donald Trump is pushing a new infant savings plan.
Vaughn Hilliard's in Washington, D.C. tonight to share exactly what it'll do.
I also want to thank you for being here.
Today at the White House, President Trump highlighting a line item in what he calls his big, beautiful bill, a promise to put $1,000 into investment accounts for American children born before the end of his second term.
This is a pro-family initiative that will help millions of Americans harness the strength of our economy to lift up the next generation.
Though the idea to give children a financial head start is not new, a similar plan is already in place in Connecticut. And while many support the investment, it does add to the hefty price tag of the president's signature legislation, due in part to its significant tax cuts. The spending package, which the Congressional Budget Office says would add $2.4 trillion to the deficit, led to his blowup with billionaire Elon Musk. Still, most Republicans are siding with Trump and standing by the bill.
I didn't go out to craft a piece of legislation to please the richest man in the world. What we're trying to do is help hardworking Americans who are trying to provide for their families and make ends meet.
As the president's domestic economic agenda is debated here at home, his foreign trade policies are front and center overseas. Today in London, senior U.S. officials are meeting with their Chinese counterparts amid a bitter trade war. The battle between the largest economies has wreaked havoc on the global economy. Some Democrats say the president's policies, particularly tariffs, could trigger a recession.
Small businesses are closing down. The economy has retracted in the first quarter. And when I get out there talking to independents, Republicans, or Democrats, they're basically saying the same thing. They're really scared of what's happening right now.
On the foreign policy front, President Trump's travel ban formally goes into effect today, barring individuals from 12 different countries, particularly in Africa and the Middle East, from coming to the United States. The president says it's needed for national security. His critics call it unconstitutional and un-American. Vaughn Hilliard, NBC News, Washington.